Hey, everybody. Welcome one, welcome all, welcome to the other people and that third guy and that one lady on the back row. Yes, I see you playing Tetris on your phone. You need to pay attention. Okay, my name is Pokey. This is my cat, Stella. And we are here to play games for you. Well, I am. She's here to get in the way. I'm here to play games, and it is Monday night, and you know what that means. It is time for Monday Night Minecraft featuring my friend Impy the Painter. Impy, how you doing?
Stella totally can handle a computer mouse and a keyboard like a pro.
I agree.
Therefore, I think you should leave the stream and just leave Stella.
Just leave Stella to stream?
You'd get so many views.
Just like...
I mean, a cat cam. A literal cat cam.
Yeah, but she would just be sleeping.
Do you know how many people would just tune in just for that?
Okay, yes, the internet problems I've been having are on my end. I don't know what's causing that.
Okay.
Because as soon as you bugged out for a second there, your voice, and as soon as it did, I started dropping frames for a second. So, looks like that's just something I'm going to have to deal with.
Okay, then.
Alright. Yes, I think I would get a lot of views on a cat cam, but Stella is not one to sit still.
That's the whole fun of it. You just leave the camera on a wide shot of the entire room, and you just let her be.
Ha!
I'm serious. You would make buku bucks.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
All right.
Okay, so we're jumping into Minecraft Monday, just for funsies. I think our goal today is to finish up preparations for the dragon. And maybe fight the dragon?
Just zone out and chat.
Say what?
And just zone out and chat.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was telling you I've been watching this channel called Translator Fails. Oh, hi, Mr. Iron Golems. Wow, there's like 4 iron golems around here.
Mm-hmm.
This is what happens when we let our world get populated.
Hey, you had them all in your wool area. In your wool emporium. So, you are so handily responsible for this mess. I just released them. I set them to be free!
You're the one that set them free. They were locked in my wool pyramid before you did that.
They were prisoners.
Yes. The best kind of prisoners.
No.
The imprisoned kind. No? Haha! What you gonna do now? What?
What are you doing? What trouble are you up to?
Hold still for a second.
No, I refuse to.
I'm not gonna do anything to you, I promise.
Leave me, doggies. I chicken over here.
I just want to show you something.
I don't want you to.
Hole. Fish!
Poor fish, it's trapped in a hole. Yes, let him have that pond. Go, Mr.
You dumb fish! There he goes.
There.
Friggin' fish! I bought a bucket of cod from one of the villagers. Actually, I bought a few buckets of cod from one of the villagers, so you're gonna see me, you're gonna find just random puddle of fish. I hope you're okay with that.
You bought a bucket of cod from villagers, I am always okay with that.
Gradually watermelon. So we did some preparation. We got some decent armor last time. correct?
Yes. Hi, fishy.
Did you find my other fish?
No, I was still looking at that one. Cody was talking to me about something, so.
Ah.
Alright. What other fish?
I've put a couple out.
Kitty! Which kitty is this? Is this a stray cat? I think it's a stray cat, Pokey.
Go get some fish.
Thank.
Then you can tame it and have a kitty.
Kitty.
I hear a zombie.
Yeah, probably. Crevasse.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the crevasse. Damn it, I went and got more emeralds to buy more buckets of fish, and now I can't find any. Oh, that's because it's nighttime and they're all sleeping. Dumb me. The cat was over here, by the way. Were you looking for it?
I was also stuffing my face. I don't want to give too much enjoyment to our
Our ASMR homies?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm about to do an experiment.
Oh Lord, what are you going to do?
I'm going to murder some cows. By the way, I put your diamond armor in the chest.
Yes, I know. I'm not going to wear it until it's...
Okay. If this destroys... Or if this sets the golems after me, then we will know that rocket launchers accidentally hitting villagers is a bad idea. Okay?
Why are you doing this?
Because we have way too many cows and sheep over here.
Okay.
So I'm going to destroy some of them, but there's villagers in here too, and I'm going to hit a villager by accident. Like, I can't avoid it.
You can just... Well, you can just hop in there with a sword.
I could, but I kind of want to see, because I know that rocket launcher here won't aggro pigmen. So I wonder if it'll aggro these guys. Well, it hurt him, and I don't think the golems are coming after me. Hi, buddy. Yeah, he just looked at me and walked away. Sweet.
So this means that when we take the golems into the end with us...
We don't have to worry about shooting them with splash damage.
Very good.
Good, because I really thought I was going to die there. Kitty, it's up here. Kitty's up here.
Yep, that's the white one I saw.
He's over here. He's on the other side of my of the exchange. I'm sneaking around trying to help you catch him.
I think if you pursue them, they don't come to you. I do literally think you have to stand perfectly still and not look at them.
No, you just have to catch up to him and give him a fish.
There he is. I see him. I scared him.
They were a lot easier to corner inside my base. My laboratory?
Mm-hmm. The laboratory.
Yes.
haven't looked at cats recently, but it was always you had to stand still and wait for them to approach you with a fish out.
Oh, here she comes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching from the roof. She has a pretty face. Oh, you made a friend!
Yes. Oh, she's got 2 different color eyes.
Ooh, cool. She's pretty.
Hey. Yay, I got a kitty.
What are you gonna name her?
I don't know yet. I don't have a name tag for her.
I can go get you one if you want.
No, let me think about it.
Okie dokie. Okay, I tell you what. Let me start building the access to the thing.
The end porter, the stronghold?
Yes, I just picked up your steaks. Hold on.
That's okay.
They popped off when I was walking by.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah, the end portal. If you could put the coordinates to it in the Twitch chat, and I will start building an underground tunnel with a rail to get us there faster. Or would you rather do something else?
Nope. Let me just make sure I locate. I had the. I've got 2 sets of coordinates written down on this piece of paper, so let's play a game.
Do you want to play a game? Oh, you want me to teleport to one of them?
Well, you asked me to put the coordinates in the chat. There's one of the chords.
Alright, let's do it. 147-78502. I'm on a desert in the middle of the ocean on an island.
Okay then. Not those.
Oh, this is your desert village. Okay, something is really foobarring my internet here. Hold on. Okay, my internet seems to be back now. I'm sorry about that.
That's funny that went to the desert village because I actually forgot a number.
Really? Which one?
On the X, there should be an extra. So it would be 1471. So that's funny that it took you right to my village, my desert village.
Oh, yeah, it took me right... I had to crest a hill. But it was like 30 or 40 blocks away from the village center.
That is pure luck.
What's this tower? I've never seen this.
What, the desert village?
Yeah, there's like a tower here.
Yeah.
Is that like their church?
Kind of, yeah. With the Village and Pillage update, each village has its own distinctive look and feel and materials now.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's something I really enjoy. I think all the villages are really cool.
Oh, the villagers have different outfits on too.
Yes. I came across the Savannah village in my single player game, and that's pretty neat too.
Cool.
Okay, so this isn't the church because there isn't a there's no whatchamacallit, brewing stand in it, but still it's a neat structure.
Yeah. So what were the other coordinates you had written down?
107, 38, -15.
107.
Don't do it, it puts you in the dirt. Don't do it.
Alright, well, let's do this.
You suffocate. But I do have the coordinates for the ladder.
Hold on. Okay, I did not suffocate. I did, however, pick up all the stuff that you dropped when you died last time.
Oh, okay.
Wow, there was a lot of it. I made it 78 instead of whatever the middle number was, and it picked it all, and it just dropped me, and there was a whole pile of stuff just sitting here.
Yep, that's my stuff from when I died in the dirt.
Oh.
So I wonder why I had this saved.
Probably because that's where you died.
No, I had this written down on a notepad here, but I also have the coordinates for the ladder from yesterday's adventure. I mean,
You mean
not yesterday.
last week?
week's adventure. My brain is done.
That's okay.
It's a Monday.
All right, what are the coordinates for that adventure?
1471 78502. It's the same coordinates as I gave you earlier, but I forgot to add 1,000 to it, and it just happened to put you at my desert village.
Oh, nice. Yep, here we are.
Yep.
Okay, and it's a bubble elevator. I forgot we did that. Cool. I'm dropping most of this stuff in here.
What do you mean in here?
This chest that we left in here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that's everything. Wait. No. Those. Yeah, I'm in the portal room now. Okay.
What are you doing up on the roof?
I'm being a kitty. Okay. What I'm going to do is dig an underground tunnel from here back to base.
Okay, have fun with that.
Well, I mean, it'll just be basically a straight shot.
That's crazy.
Why?
But sure. I don't know, it's just crazy.
Well, I mean, why should we keep teleporting back and forth when we could just do the tunnel thing?
Well, yeah, I know, but that's just a lot of tunneling. I'm just commenting that it's crazy. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just...
You are correct. But I do need to do some fixing first. I forgot that I lost my good pickaxe when we were in the Nether the other day.
Yes.
Hey, would you do me a favor? While you're in creative mode?
Shh, no, I'm not.
It's okay.
I'm actually using it just to break stuff.
Okay. Would you magic me up some books?
Yeah, I can magic up some books.
Specifically, I need Mending, Efficiency 5, and Unbreaking 3. Oh, and fortune, however high it goes.
What was it? You needed mending.
Mending, efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, and fortune, however high it goes.
Unbreaking. No, not unbreaking. Mending, unbreaking. I'm only seeing mending and unbreaking 3.
You might have to search for it.
Okay. Mending, unbreaking 3.
Efficiency 5. And fortune. However high you can get fortune to go.
Efficiency can only go to 4.
Really?
No,
Okay.
there it is. There's 5.
Okay.
And what was the last one?
Fortune, however high you can make it go.
3. Okay, so there's books and tools. That explains why I wasn't seeing it.
Hi. Efficiency 4, mending.
There's an efficiency 5 in there.
Okay. Do me a favor. Magic me up one more Fortune 3 book. I think I can combine those. If you don't mind. Oh, you had already left creative mode?
Yep.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
There's a fortune 3.
Cool. That's all I needed.
Okay.
Now I'm going to go find an anvil.
Or there's one in the storehouse.
Cool. Your bird is still making creeper noises at me.
He doesn't like you.
No, I guess Fortune 3 it is. Hold on. I have a phone call. Please vamp for a second.
Sure. Hello, people. Welcome to
Hello.
Minecraft with Impy. Today we're going to show you how
Not
to
interested.
play the game right. Ooh, sounds like Pokey's got a telemarketer. Yes.
I'm back. It was James from the home security company.
Oh. Oh. Home security.
Yep.
I just refuse to answer phone calls that I don't know, but you have a good reason to answer them because you never know. It might be someone legit calling about Piper.
Yes.
Whereas I do not have that concern. It is
Yes.
a valid concern, but it is one that I do not have.
Yes.
Oh, you really like that sandbar.
Your bird scares me. I just want you to know this.
My bird does not like you, apparently.
Every time I walk past, it goes psst.
It doesn't like you.
It really doesn't.
No.
Really, guys? We got a couple of golems who just want to swim, apparently.
Yeah, I think those two were the ones that were over by the lighthouse, maybe.
Well, now they're just sort of standing in the water. Maybe they were fighting off a drowned.
Maybe.
This machine is good for repairing mending tools.
There's a machine that's good for mending tools?
Yeah, the experience machine that I built last time.
Ah.
Cool. All right. Now, if you would do me one more favor, and please type the coordinates of our village into the chat.
Cody's listening to the Aladdin soundtrack.
From the movie or from the Disney movie? Or the cartoon or the live action one?
I think it's the live action one.
Cool. Somebody on YouTube took the Robin Williams version and the Will Smith version and made a duet out of it, and it was actually really cool.
Nice.
I've been listening to a lot of YouTube music lately.
Yeah, it's a good thing to go when you want some music.
Ah.
Jim, get out there.
No, leave Jim where he is. I don't think we can get him out of the boat without hurting him.
Well, he's in the boat. I'm just trying to get him out in the water.
Why? That's where the drown can get him.
Because I thought it'd be fun. He's
out
in the water.
I worked really hard to put Jim up that high.
Well, he's got an iron golem hanging with him.
All right.
And the chicken. He's safe.
Okay. 691, 74, negative 180.
Yep.
So I need to go that direction.
Yeah, my bird only ever chirps at me. He never makes a hissing noise at me.
Well, aren't you just fucking special?
Yes, I am.
You know what I wish?
What?
I wish we were super popular so we could get invited to join the Hermitcraft server.
I don't know.
Oh, I didn't bring any glass. I've got enough of that I can throw away at home.
Yes.
Pick a color, any color.
Blue.
Light blue, cyan, or dark blue?
Cyan.
Gotcha. All right. I didn't magic myself up any glass. What are you talking about? Wow!
What? Did you hit something neat?
I ran into some lava, and this fire resist armor is... I wouldn't die even if I didn't have full health.
Nice. That is some good armor.
It is. Nice.
Need a stick.
Why do you need a stick?
To make a shovel.
Sounds painful.
So that I can dig a grave.
Sounds
Not
painful. Greetings, Zemek! Welcome, my friend!
Hey, Zemek.
I should have brought water, but I didn't.
Kitty, I'm gonna have you sit.
Sit? That's no fun, Mama.
Well, there's zombies under here, and I think I'm going to go down and kill one.
Sounds like a plan.
Zombieing away.
You keep hearing them zombie away, eh?
Yep.
Wow.
Or maybe it's the bird making noises that sound like a zombie.
It's possible.
I've considered that possibility too.
Damn bird.
Exactly. There's a zombie. Were you the one that was making all that noise?
I just wanted friends.
Oh, I see a creeper.
I see you, creeper. Shaking that ass.
And I don't have a bow on me.
There's one in the chest.
I'm going upstairs to get one. Yes, the bird has been imitating creepers, and I have no doubt would imitate zombies too.
Well, it hisses every time I walk by like it's going to explode on me.
It doesn't like you.
It really doesn't.
The bird does not like you, Pokey. I think you just need to accept that.
I refuse.
You refuse, okay. Well, you have your own bird, I hope you know.
I have two, I think, actually.
Plus, we shouldn't even have those birds, considering we spawned them in with creative, and we broke our own rules for that. Oh, hello, zombie.
Meh. I'm not going to say anything if you're not.
Alright, creeper, you still there? No, you moved. Where did you go? I hate how the zombie sounds kind of come from all around you.
Yeah.
that is so annoying when you're trying to hone in on them.
Agreed.
I mean, sometimes it can be kind of useful. Because sometimes it is coming from the direction that it sounds like it's coming from.
Yes.
But then eventually it ends up sounding like it's coming from all around you.
Yes. Wow, I need to get to 600, eh? This would be faster if I did it through the nether, but I don't want to do it through the nether.
Your Z coordinate?
Yeah, no, X coordinate.
X
Right.
is 1471.
I know, that's what I'm working on.
Oh, you said I need to get to 600, so I was like, get the Z
Yeah,
coordinate.
I'm coming from the spawn from the portal to the village.
Oh, okay. I do believe there's a cavern. Am I right? No. And where's that zombie coming from? Oh, is he in this little cavern up here? No.
So, Zimic, how have you been doing, sir?
Huh. Zombie, 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 where are you?
Here's Zambert, Zambert, Zambert.
Well, it's just I kept hearing them over here, and there was no obvious place where they could be, so I'm like, okay, they gotta be in a cavern.
Yes.
So just for giggles, I went into Spectator to see if there's a cavern around here, and there isn't.
So is he in a one high space in the wall? Or two high?
That'd be my guess. Huh. Simic says, all good. All good.
Well, that's good to know.
Yes. Been lazy today? Oh, I wanted to be lazy today myself.
I actually was lazy today.
I really struggled. Hello, God Creeper. You didn't need to do that, Creeper.
Hello, God Creeper?
Well, just ignore me. But as I was saying, I had a hard time waking up this morning. I think I'm still dragging.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's just one of those days where it's like, not even fire, not even coffee was helping me this morning.
That sucks.
Yeah. And as much as I enjoyed listening to my podcasts, they were really making me sleepy.
Mm-hmm. I spent all day yesterday vegged out in front of the TV playing Stardew Valley, except for when I was streaming.
Sometimes it's good to do that. It wasn't our plan to spend most of the day vegging out and playing games, but then I decided I wanted to be, like, active and do something. And
Well, that was your first mistake.
Dog, why are you down there? And, going to the local gardens for like an hour, couple of hours, ended up being like 4 hours.
That was your second mistake.
Yeah, but you gotta get your money's worth.
Your third mistake was paying money.
Well, it used to be completely free admission, but when 2008 hit, I think so did their finance.
Yeah.
So they started charging admission. And it's a like 58 acre estate
Hold on a
that
second, Impy.
hmm?
Hold on, my internet is still bugging out.
Okay.
Okay, please start again. It's a beautiful what?
It's like a beautiful 58-acre estate. Probably kind of similar to like the Biltmore estate.
Gotcha.
And it was literally given to the city after the guy died. He gave it to the city.
Okay.
So it's this beautiful old house. It's not a very big house, to be quite honest. Not that matters, but
Well,
still, it's still a lovely garden, and I've been going there since I was a kid.
yeah.
So it was very nice. It's called Kingwood Center Gardens.
Nice. That sounds cool.
Mm-hmm. They have peacocks.
I'm sorry.
But we only saw one peacock. But part of the costs, why I don't mind paying anymore, is they're building a whole new visitor center and really working to update the place.
Nice.
Considering it dates from it was built in 1926 and it was given in 1953 to the city. It's a little rough around the edges.
Nothing wrong with being rough around the edges.
No, but like the parking lot is getting completely redone. Having a visitor center is going to take care of some issues that they have with booking venues. They'll be able to move the administrative offices actually out of the estate house.
Okay.
And into the visitor center, so then they'll be able to open up more of the actual house to visitors.
Nice.
To walk through. Because I've always wanted to see the third floor, but that's always been all offices.
Right.
But they're going to restore the third floor back to its original glory.
It sounds fascinating. I love old museums and stuff like that.
Yeah, this is just it's a beautiful park. Well, but yeah, it's a garden. I mean, it's estate gardens. They've got a duck pond. They have a former pool that's been filled and then turned into a garden. They've got walking paths, and there's a small forest on the property. So
Okay.
it's very nice. Engelbert.
Why are you hanging out in my base?
I'm not in your base. Engelbert is up by the lighthouse. Remember?
Oh, that's right. It's Charlemagne that hangs out by the spider
Yes.
thing.
Is this a second dog? Are you stuck in the wall, doggy?
Could be a bird imitating a dog.
No, I actually see the face of a dog. It's three doggies. They were in the wall.
Has the acid kicked in?
My doggies.
Nice.
No, they were literally in a wall.
Sexy.
And I saw one of their faces. They had spawned in this hollow spot that's in a wall at the lighthouse.
Nice.
And then I saw one of their faces sticking out, and I was like, "Is that a glitch?" So I broke the blocks, and they just kind of pushed their way out.
Aww.
I have, let's see, I have red. I have you sit. Yellow. White.
Where did
and
I get
orange.
these?
Yay! Okay, a couple of you have to go make me a puppy.
Ha! Breeding.
Well, I need more dogs. I want one of every color.
Ha! Breeding.
You bred your villagers.
I did, because villagers are basically cattle.
Well, my dogs are useful too.
Did I just admit that we have chattel slavery here in the Minecraft world?
Yeah.
I should probably fix that.
Remember, folks, slavery is only allowable in video games. It is not permissible in real life. People are people.
I mean, if someone chooses to become a slave, that's okay.
I don't even know if I'm okay with that. I don't know.
Let's just say I know several people who have willingly given up their freedom.
Yeah, I know it's a kink type thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, I mean, it's the same thing that's like, how do you feel about a trans woman using a women's bathroom? You know?
Perfectly fine with it. I know,
Yeah.
I know. And that's why I said it's a kink thing, and I'm not going to, like, outlaw it, but it's just one of those things where I'm like, I don't know how I feel about it because I do not have that personal kink.
Right. I get that.
It's kind of, you know, like, I will never have the understanding of a trans woman or a trans man and that dysmorphia that many of them have, or the feeling of a gender non-binary person, because I don't experience that. I will never 100% understand it. I can empathize.
Yeah.
But I cannot have that experience. So that's why it's, you know, like, I don't know how I feel about, you know, people who voluntarily enter some sort of slave relationship, because I don't have that desire. The closest thing I get is I find the back during, you know, like, the golden era.
Hold on, my internet's crapping out again.
Alright.
Okay, I'm sorry, start with the closest I'll ever get.
Well, it's not necessarily the closest I'll ever get, but, like, I find it fascinating, you know, like, the life of servants in, like, the Victorian era. Or, like, the servants to, like, even the current heads of state. Well, they're not really servants, you know, but the staff of, like, current heads of state. You know, like the Queen of England. What would a day in the life of someone who, like, works in Buckingham Palace, what is that like? You know?
Yeah, I wouldn't know about that, but
No,
I
but I'm
have
saying
been a personal assistant to a very wealthy person,
Mhm.
and it was kind of a trip, because you get to experience their life by proxy, right?
Yeah. And even though, like, you may not get, like, the fanciest of things, you know, like, you know, like, you may not eat their fancy meals, you get to still, like, go to some of those places and see them.
Yeah.
You know, and hell, there isn't anything saying you can't purchase that $1,000 steak if you really want to.
Yeah. The thing is, the guy I work for, who I will only call Jamie because I'm not going to give any last names.
Oh yeah, I was going to be like, you don't completely give him a pseudonym.
Yeah. His name isn't Jamie, and I'm not going to give you his last name. But the guy that I worked for was, let's just say he was rather wealthy. And my job consisted of basically just running interference on the everyday bullshit in his life. Like, it was my job to make his life easier. And I gotta say, I did a good job.
Yeah, you see, like, I think I would be like a good, maybe not personal assistant, but like a good secretary.
Yeah.
Just something like that, you know? And of course, you know some of the people that I've been dealing with, again, kind of by proxy through relationship with people that I know.
Yes.
Who are filthy stinking rich and they have too much money.
I mean, I don't think there's any such thing, really.
Oh, yeah, but... these folks have too much money.
Are you in the village?
Yeah.
Hey! Sorry, I needed to get more sea lanterns.
That's okay.
And it was a lot faster to just teleport to you than to run all the way home.
Well, you should run all the way home.
But yeah, no, I mean, it's like... I got to drive his Maserati. Oh. Right? That was his daily use car. I was also the driver for whenever he wanted to go out on a date. And he had an Aston Martin Vanquish.
I don't even know what that is.
You ever seen
It sounds nice, though.
Have you ever seen the movie The Italian Job?
No.
Okay. Aston Martin Vanquish is a obscenely expensive car. And
yeah.
It drives...
With a name like that.
It's... I think the Vanquish was actually used as a Bond mobile once. Like, it's the car James Bond drives. Right? Mm-hmm. I don't remember all the stats of it. I remember that we got it up to 160 miles an hour. Once, when he was trying to impress a girl. The thing is, he was lonely, right? And he would go on dating websites, and he would not put his income.
No, of course
you know,
not.
He wouldn't,
because then you get the
gold diggers, right?
I mean, I'm sure you still got a few gold diggers.
A
who
few.
Are looking, well, it's like you even get gold diggers looking for just low to middle income.
Yeah. Like there were a few. The most we ever got though was like he would go on a date with a girl. He would talk to her via email and stuff, and just say that he worked in brokerage, right? Mm-hmm. Rich people problems. I got so much money, says Zimic. Are you saying you're a rich person with problems, or are you making a joke about rich people problems?
Yeah, because if you're a rich person with problems, I will gladly solve those.
Yeah, seriously.
And I mean solve.
But like he would talk to a girl for a while, and he would agree to go on a date, and he owned like a Kia Sedona just for this purpose. And so I would like be waiting in the Sedona as his driver, because he didn't have a driver's license, and then we'd go pick up the girl, and they'd go out and they'd have a nice time, and sometime during the date he would break the news of his being, fabulously freaking wealthy to her.
How does that go over?
Weirdly, it's you learn to be very wary and very noticeable of the first reaction, right? When you pick up the check for a meal, and she's like, "No, I'll pay for my half," and you're like, "No, my bank account has more zeros than this place has staff." Then, because he actually used that line, right?
Yeah. So, like, what sort of reactions would you get? Because this is fascinating.
Well, there's really only 3 reactions to that, one of which is an immediate red flag. If she goes real quiet, and then goes, "Really?" and then kind of looks scheming, get rid of her immediately. Or him, if you're a guy.
Well, first off, rule number 1: never look scheming when you hear that.
Yeah.
You gotta play the long con.
There's usually a bit of squealing, like when he's like, "Oh, by the way,
Really? Squealing?
huh?
Really?
Yeah.
Squealing?
Yeah, when he's like, but she's like, you picked me up in a van, and he's like, yeah, but that's just my day car.
That, you see, I hope I would never squeal. Because that is so... That's such a... That, to me, would be more of a red flag.
Now, I'll be honest, most of the dates he went on, he never even told them.
Ah.
He would only tell someone what he really did for a living and who he really was after he'd gotten to know them.
Yeah, I mean, that would just be the safe thing to do, yeah.
I would like to know the reaction the other way around if the woman was super rich. I don't know. I don't have any experience with that. This was definitely a guy who was definitely talking to girls. You know, but he told me once, when he was confiding in me, he's like, I will not date a high society woman. I can't do it. They're more obsessed with their image than they are with anything about me. And I can't handle that. Since many men will be very threatened by it. Yeah, a lot of men would be. And there were a lot of women who were threatened by it. You know, he got wine thrown in his face a couple times when he mentioned it. You mean you've been lying to me? No, I just didn't tell you how much money I had. The problem was Jamie was incredibly socially awkward.
Yeah.
So there were times when I was his only friend.
Which is sad that he... Well, not that you were his friend, but I mean sad that he would struggle making friends.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm even sitting here trying to think, like, how would I react? Because I'm sure there might be a bit of, you know, like, really? You know, like, more like surprise?
Oh yeah, disbelief was by far the most common reaction. And if they're disbelieving and then they just seem kind of cool with it, she's a keeper, right? Then she doesn't care.
Yeah, see, I would want to be the person that would be, like, cool with it. But of course, I've never had that experience, so I can't say. But, like, even... I don't know. It's just like, Well, I hope he found someone.
I don't know. We crossed paths. Oh wow, nice. Or we stopped crossing paths. About 10 years ago, when he had to go out of the country, and he's like, I would like to take you with me, but I don't know if it would be feasible, and also I really just want to be alone for a while, and I totally got that. You know, I was sort of like a combination personal assistant / life coach for him. Like professional best friend, I guess. Yeah. Would be the term. And he needed that for a while, and then he was done, and then he was like, okay, I like you, but we out.
Yeah, some people I could totally see could benefit from that.
Yeah, and I didn't push, and I didn't, like, I mean, I emailed him a couple times. We've emailed a couple times back and forth, but I've never asked for anything from him. And I've never brought, like, business opportunities to him or anything like that. Yeah, that would just be gauche, you know?
Yeah, and that's probably one of the reasons why you were friends with him for so long.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was... We didn't start out as friends. I was hired as an employee.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But he didn't do a lot of traveling, but I tell you, when we pick up a girl in a $250,000 car... Especially one who didn't believe you the first time when you told her you were a millionaire. That's a hell of a look on somebody's face.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like I told you about some of the guys I've dated who have
Yes.
claimed to have been like CEOs and vice presidents. I mean, hell, we even looked and laughed at the profile of someone that currently claims he's the vice president of something, and I'm like,
That dude is
no.
just a tool.
You look at it's like no. I mean, he can't even fake the Instagram profile of a person like that.
Yeah.
And there are so many influencers who do, but it's like I would I I would hope I would be one of those really disbelieving people who would be like, no way. You're joking. You're pulling my leg.
Haha, tell me another one. Like, or he would say, no, really, I have a lot of money. And she'd be like, okay, sure, whatever. And then she would change the subject, and he'd just roll with it.
Yeah,
And he wouldn't
okay.
mention it again until he picked her up in the Aston Martin.
Well, I mean, yeah, because it's like a lot of money could be okay. You have 30,000 in your retirement.
Yeah.
Big flipping deal. You know, it's not. Oh, I have 30,000 in my, on my debit card. Right now for immediate spending. And I understand that would probably be a low amount.
He was entertaining a guest. He lived in a very small town called Mount Olive, and he lived there because that's where his family lived.
Mm-hmm.
And he had a business friend, and that's as much as I'm going to say on that.
Yeah, no, you don't gotta say anything more.
Who was coming to visit, and this friend liked Mustangs. And he decided he wanted to buy a Mustang to impress his business friend. Right? In the same way that you would buy a PlayStation 4 to impress a nerd friend who was coming over, or something along those lines, right?
Mm-hmm.
We walked into the dealership, and he literally opened a briefcase full of cash and bought a car then and there off the lot.
People legitimately do the briefcase full of cash thing.
Yeah, it was actually really cool.
See, that's just so...
Awesome?
No. It's kind of lame seeming now. Because everything can be, like electronic cards.
Yeah, but he wanted to walk in with a briefcase full of cash and pay for a car off the lot. And it was my job to facilitate that kind of thing. So while he got to walk into the dealership with a briefcase full of cash, I had to spend 2.5 hours on the phone negotiating with the guys first about price and what he wanted to do, stuff like that. I didn't mind doing it. That was my job to run interference on the bullshit in his life, right?
Yeah. I mean, when you have that type of money, why even bother negotiating?
Yeah, fair enough.
It's like, you can afford the full MSRP price. Why even bother?
No, I mean, like, he wanted to walk in with a briefcase full of cash and then say, all right, I'll take that one, and then drive away with it. So I was negotiating what the actual price of the car was, and then also, like, all the paperwork and stuff like that. I was getting all that done before he got there.
Oh, yeah, because there's a ton of paperwork.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because Cody recently had to buy his second new car because of the accident.
Oh, that sucks.
And I was with him when he bought the first new car, and then a year, well, not even a year, when he had to buy the second new car because his got totaled. And there's a lot. We were there most of the day, so you were doing this. You were getting rid of those hours of just sitting.
That was my job. Like I said, I ran interference on the bullshit in his life.
I guess I always thought that if you paid cash, you wouldn't have to do any of that.
Oh, no, you still got to have insurance, and you got to have... I mean, we didn't have to do loan paperwork. He was paying cash for the car.
Yeah, but I figured you would already have, like, insurance set up that would cover any and every car you had.
It's the same insurance everybody else has. You just have to add a car to the policy. Now, it costs more because you're adding a $250,000 car to the policy.
Well, yes, that's understandable, yes. See, this is the stuff I want to learn. I want to learn how to be rich. I will not learn how to be rich, though.
Why?
Because Cody isn't a millionaire.
I mean, does he have to be?
Well, to be filthy stinking rich, yes. For me to have the experience of having millions of dollars coming out of my ass, one of us has to be.
Ah.
Which may happen someday. We play the lottery occasionally. I doubt it, but it might.
I love how it will specifically be coming out of your ass.
Yes. I will be shitting money.
I want so much money that I can wipe my ass with $1,000 bills and not have to worry about it.
I don't think I want that much money. I don't think I would do that.
No. In all honesty, if I were going to be wealthy, all I would ask for is enough money that I don't have to worry anymore.
Yeah.
You know, if I want to go out and do something fun, I can go out and do something fun and not have to scrimp and save for 2 months to go to the beach or something.
Agreed. Yeah, like, it's, like, I just would, it's like, I don't even think, like, if I was to say, like, win the Powerball, which is a lottery here that has gotten up to, like, 800 million at one point.
Nice.
I mean, I'm not sure if you guys have the same Powerball that.
I don't know if we have the same Powerball, but we do have a Powerball.
I think Powerball is one of the ones that is nationwide. But it's like, if I was to win that, I think I would still have a job.
Yeah.
Because I enjoy working. You know, I don't think I would stop working. Maybe I wouldn't go in every single day.
Huh.
But I think I would still work. And I definitely would take care of some of the problems for my bosses.
Well, if you wanted to.
I would. They've been that good to me. Haran Jill says, Powerball is what I call my left one, and I am assuming he means his left nut. Nice.
He does indeed. Yeah, speaking of problems, I went to do board games with Bob earlier this weekend, and his computer died.
Ooh, well, at least he's in Korea, and he can probably get a spiffy new one.
No, he's in kind of the backwoods of Korea, so he's gonna have to order stuff off Amazon.
I see.
And the rest of it is not my story to tell.
Well, I am possibly going to be ordering components for a new computer. I have to decide if I want to pull the trigger or continue waiting to see if things pan out regarding a certain investor.
I know your history. I would wait at least another month.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is I can't afford it. I have the money. I have the savings.
Right, but you might need that savings.
I might, yes. And I did kind of have a goal set, you know, like I wanted to get so much before I did that. And but also I also had the goal of I would buy myself a new computer after the investment came through and I got my raise that was promised. Now, I did get a raise. My boss indicated that it would be the first of 2 raises. So
Andrew says not Amazon, but the Korean equivalent. Sorry, I was reading that out.
If I knew how to do a Korean accent, I would say Amazon in that very bad Korean accent just to be funny. So pretend I did.
Okay. Okay. I laughed at your pretend joke.
Okay. But, yeah, like, so it's like I am not sure when I'm going to meet either one of these goals that I have set for myself. So it's kind of like, well, my birthday is Tuesday, so do I do this as a birthday gift to myself?
Wait, your birthday's tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh, well, happy early birthday!
Yes, thank you. I will be 29.
What?
And by 29, I mean 33.
29 and holding. Gotcha.
29 and holding for 4 years.
That's okay. I'll be 37 next time I have a birthday.
Thank you, Haranjan Gill. Bob. I'm just going to call you Bob because it's easier to say.
That's what I call him.
Yeah, but people in the Twitch chat might not know who we're talking about. Thank you, Zimac.
Thank you, Zimic.
Why are you in the lava pit, dog? Get out of there. I have to put a fence around the lava pit.
How are the little ones doing, Harajungil? Are they feeling any better?
I thought you met my puppies.
Wow, this is a long-ass tunnel.
Well, he said the new CPU should be delivered today. So
Awesome
huzzah for
sauce!
that.
That's fast!
We like new CPUs.
Yeah, his processor burned out. Completely.
Were you overclocking it?
He claims he wasn't.
Or is it just insanely hot in Korea?
Still can't eat, and I've gotten sores in my mouth now, too. Oh, that sucks, dude.
Oh no, that does not sound good at all. I hope you are under a medical personnel's care regarding that. And getting it taken care of. It was very hot, and it was 4 years old under heavy use.
Yeah, I understand why it burned out. It just sucks that it did.
I'm trying to remember, did I replace the processor in this computer? Most of the components in my computer are like nearing 10 years old at this point.
Okay.
I replaced the graphics card once because I had a bad graphics card from the start, and it finally died on me, I think in year 5.
Gotcha.
And I replaced it. And I know I did something where I took the fan off the processor, but I don't think I replaced the processor. I think I just took the fan off and cleaned everything really good. Yeah, I don't think I replaced the processor. So, other than the graphics card, everything on this computer is like nearing its 10 years old.
Okay.
I'm just saying that just to say this computer's old. You there. I don't know. Do something, cartographer. Get out of my hut.
Okay, yeah, that's a long-ass tunnel.
Did the puppies grow? You're blue now. Where's green? Where's the new green boy?
So, Andrew, how do you feel about doing some board games sometime this week? Or do you still need to wait for the weekend?
Is Andrew Bob?
Yes, Andrew and Bob are the same person.
Okay, Andrew and Bob are the same person. Okay.
Sorry, I've been calling him both for so long that I don't think about it anymore.
That's okay.
And I forget how confusing it can get. right. Three, 4, 5.
My cat was spinning on top of a lamppost.
Nice.
Are you stuck? Come on, you can get down, Jelly Bean Toes.
Did you name your cat Jellybean Toes?
I just called it Jelly Bean Toes.
I mean, that's the perfect name for a Minecraft kitty.
I don't know if that will be its permanent name.
Permanent it! I dare you!
What if I don't want to? Hello, there's a trader that wants to come into town, but our gate is closed. Because we have not completed the redstone.
Yeah, redstone piston doors are difficult.
Well, I haven't even really attempted in seriousness to make it yet. I've just built the door.
Yes.
Because I was kind of hoping you'd take it upon yourself to do it.
I mean, I would have, but you told me you wanted to do it. Like,
Yeah.
you specifically said you wanted to do it.
I know what I said. I am a woman. I am allowed to change my mind.
Okay, but you need to let me know when that happens?
No. I am a woman. This is something that cannot be allowed.
Uh-huh. It's all mighty long tunnel you are digging. Yes, I am digging a small tunnel to put a railway in to go to our home base. Well, I may have effed up here. I did. Holy crap. Wow, did I ever F up here? Okay.
What are you doing up there in that scaffolding?
Being a pupper.
No, it's the trader. He's currently hanging his llamas.
I mean, if they've been bad llamas.
Weird. Oh, more kitties in the village.
Yay, kitties!
Black and gray one. Hello, puppy. Hello, do you want attentions? Hi, puppers.
Is this your pupper, or is this Minecraft pupper?
This is my puppers.
Which one?
Kirby.
Aww.
He's my only puppers.
That's right, it's 2 cats you have.
It's 2 cats I have, yes. If I could have more dogs, believe me, I would.
Don't you own that house?
Yes. Can
So,
I afford 2 dogs? No.
fair enough.
Do I have the time to devote to 2 dogs? No, I do not.
Also fair enough.
So. 1 dog it is. My old Kirby boy.
Him's a good boy.
He is the bestest boy. How the hell do you make a piston?
A piston is 4 blocks of cobblestone, 3 blocks of wood, a piece of iron, and a piece of redstone. I mean, I make a lot of pistons.
Jesus Christ, will all you villagers get out of here before I kill one of you? I can do that, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you want the rest of them to be pissed at you.
Ah. What if nobody sees it?
The golems will know. Unless you use the crossbow. Oh, wow. I just realized we've been just sitting here in silence for like the last minute and a half. Great content, guys.
It's a visual gag. Well, I mean, what else do you do when you're Minecrafting?
Talk?
I don't know. Well, tell me more adventures about super rich dude. I don't know.
Honestly, I didn't work for him for that long. There really weren't that many adventures. Not without giving away identity, and I don't want to do that.
No, and that's understandable. Um... Nothing's exciting happening in my neck of the woods. Just more bullshit. Although supposedly we can once again expect something by the end of tonight, though I'm not holding my breath.
Snow?
No. You know what I'm referencing.
Oh, the work thing?
Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't hold my breath either.
I'm not holding my breath anymore. Royal Caribbean was in today, doing some negotiating.
Nice.
So we might be doing a 5th carousel for them. I do not know.
Nice. 691. I'm at 842.
That was an evil laugh.
No, I'm just laughing at my own cleverness.
What were you clever about?
I filled a gap with sea lanterns instead of rocks, and no one will ever know. I didn't say I was particularly clever. Yes, I need to go to X coordinate 691. Great, more fucking lava.
I'm sorry. I need slime balls. There we go. Boy, am I glad they added the new recipe book. So I don't have to try and remember all this stuff.
Yes. Oh, you making sticky pistons? Oh, for the door. Haha.
Yes.
I have memory. It is functional.
Mine is not. I'm glad yours is. Oh, ooh. So yesterday,
All my troubles seem so far away. Sorry.
I wish. When we were at the store, I picked up one of these silly packets of like a drink mix for like a unicorn frappe. You know, I just was just like, it's my birthday. I'm gonna drink a horrible drink that's full of sugar and stuff, and is no way resembling, you know, an actual like frappe.
Fuck yes.
It was just like a packet of like drink thing that you would put in a blender with ice and stuff like that.
Right.
And I got it, and it was actually really good. It was blue because it was a unicorn frappe.
Sexy.
So yeah. Black kitty. Black and gray kitty. We're getting cats in our village now. Yay.
That's because we have villagers.
That's all I've ever wanted in my life.
Understood, Captain. What are we understanding?
I have no clue. Probably something about you, maybe you not wanting to talk further.
No. What?
You talk further about the guy because you wanted to respect the guy's privacy.
Yeah.
Now, something that you owe me is you were going to tell me some tales that you've heard from friends and family and acquaintances regarding, like strange ongoings, possibly dealing with like Area 51 and aliens and stuff. And you were going to tell me that off stream sometime, so I'm reminding you of it.
Uh-huh.
Because we got to talking about
other stuff
one stream, yeah.
Right, yeah, I remember that.
You didn't want to talk about it on stream for like security reasons and stuff.
Well, not that I have security clearance, it's that I have friends who have heard things.
Yeah. Yeah, privacy stuff, so I get that. Do we have nether quartz? Hell.
We
do have nether quartz. Oh, and blaze rods, too. We can make brewing stands. Maybe? Oh yeah, we can totally make brewing stands. Have you ever heard of the material called starlight? Okay, no, you haven't.
Is it a Minecraft material?
No, it's one of those like conspiracy theory / government secret.
Oh, okay.
Things.
I'm sorry. I'm laughing at what Zimic said. I sounded like a captain when I said I needed to go to X coordinate something.
No, that's fine. No, I just was wondering because I think it's kind of a joke, and so does a lot of people out there. So like, I found out that one of the guys at my job supposedly has some of this super awesome material that the government was really interested in, but the guy didn't want to reveal how it was created or anything of it other than what this. Basically, this guy claimed he was a salon owner, and he created this material that he called starlight. It was like super resistant to like super high temperatures among other properties, and like Boeing and NASA were supposedly actually interested in it, but the guy wouldn't reveal how he created it all and he didn't want to patent it because then he would have to reveal its materials. He was like super uber paranoid that it would get stolen from him. So he would only ever do like these demonstrations with small batches of the material. He never allowed anyone to have the material, and supposedly the secret died with people who've been trying to replicate, and supposedly just cornstarch and like one other, and it's supposedly like super durable to high heat. And there were these burnt things that look like English muffins at my shop, and I finally asked one of our guys, one of our new guys, what is that? And he said like, oh, it's this material called starlight. And then I went like, wait a minute, that conspiracy theory stuff, starlight? And he looked at me weird, and he was like, well, it isn't a conspiracy theory, but I suppose there is a conspiracy theory around it. And so he was talking about how like he mixed up some of this stuff and showed it to like the guys in the shop, and they even put it under the giant torch that we have out currently because we're bending crankshafts, and you got to get the crankshafts up to like 2,000 some degrees to get them, because they're solid steel tubes. Well, not tubes, but rods. And so
You said rod.
I said rods. So we were talking, and it just, I don't know. It's just like, it's one of those things where I'm like, this. I enjoy stuff like this, but I am very skeptical of it.
Yes.
And so I don't want to be like, this is a complete joke. I mean, there's no. But I kind of am.
Yeah.
So I just was like, if it's one of those things, if you had heard of Starlight and knew the whole story behind it, we could have a good chuckle. Which we're still having a good chuckle about it.
Well, yeah.
But it's just one of those things where I'm like, yeah, okay. Yeah, this stuff is super durable, and it's made of cornstarch and Elmer's glue. Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm like, yeah.
Sounds to me like you're getting hornswaggled.
No, I do think there is a lot of truth in things that are like, quote unquote, conspiracy theories, or like UFO stuff, or like Area 51. I kind of lump that all under conspiracy theory stuff, even though half of it's not conspiracy theories. I think there's some truth, but at the same time, I'm like, sure.
Well, I don't know. I'm a huge fan of conspiracy theories. I'm not saying I believe them. I'm saying I think they're fascinating. And I think people's responses to them are fascinating.
Okay, so like here, according to the wiki, under test, Starlight was claimed to be able to withstand attack by laser beam that could produce a temperature of 10,000 degrees Celsius. Live demonstrations on Tomorrow's World and BBC Radio 4 showed that an egg coated in Starlight could remain raw and cold enough to be picked up with a bare hand, even after 5 minutes in the flame of a blowtorch. It would also prevent a blowtorch from damaging a human hand. When heat is applied, the material charge, which creates an expanding low-density form of carbon, which is very thermally resistant.
Huh.
So there is some logic to that. Like, I believe John when he said, we put these English muffin pieces of Starlight that he mixed up under the blowtorch at the shop, which minimum can get things up to 2,000 degrees. I don't know how much higher it can get, but it's literally a blowtorch. It's bright, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But I don't necessarily think. I don't know, because it's supposedly, I don't know. It's like John said, it's like Elmer's glue and cornstarch and something else. But like here in the Wikipedia, it says the American company ThermoShield, which owns the Starlight formula, stated in a radio interview that Starlight is not made from household ingredients, and there is no PVA glue, baking soda, or baking powder in it. So, like, I mean, apparently this company ThermoShield has acquired the rights to Starlight from the inventor's widow, which he refused to sell it, so she would probably have the formula if it was ever written down or anything. It's one of those things that's all like, because he never allowed anyone to really examine it.
Yeah.
Like, he would never leave a sample with any of the companies that were interested in it, you know?
Yeah.
They could never figure out what it actually was made from, and he himself never said. But I don't think it is, if this starlight material exists, I don't think it's made out of cornstarch, baking soda, and Elmer's glue. I don't.
Well, no. I think that's a fairly safe bet that it's not made out of that stuff.
Yeah. If it even exists. Oh, we got rain coming. We have rain coming. Huzzah. Now, what other weird things can I talk about? Because that was a weird sound.
I mean, we could talk about the reptilians.
I don't know too much about the reptilians, but I definitely do not buy it.
Oh, no, I don't either. But if you want to get into whack job conspiracy theories...
Oh, I love whack job conspiracy theories, Pokey. This is one of my favorite topics.
According to David Icke, a British researcher...
Yes, I know about David Icke.
Hold on.
I don't know much about him, but I know of him. You lost your llamas again, didn't you? How many of your llamas are we going to end up with because you can't keep them on a leash? Stupid.
Oh, thank God I'm finally through that damn lava pit. Okay, sorry. So, apparently, all the world's leaders, like, all the world's leaders, have been replaced by shape-shifting reptilian aliens that feed on human,
adrenochrome, right?
On negative emotions.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what they do, and they can turn into reptiles at will, and all kinds of good stuff. Hi, Bashley.
You know you have like all the weird stats over your screen, huh? I'm assuming you've got the
Yes, I'm keeping a close eye on my XYZ coordinate because I'm digging an underground tunnel to a specific spot.
Okay.
How are you doing, Bashley? You doing all right? But like David Icke has written books and books on the subject, and they are scarily well informed.
What do you mean necessarily well informed?
They read like textbooks.
Okay.
Dang it. Did I lose my tunnel again? Wow, this is a gigantic underground lava lake. Holy crap.
Bashley's not feeling the greatest. Well, we hope you feel better soon, Bashley.
Yeah, Bashley, I hope you feel better soon. You're awesome. You don't need to be sick. As a matter of fact, you need to stop being sick.
I don't think it works that way, Pokey.
I'm just giving her the confidence.
Oh, well, now she's saying you need to stop being sick.
No, you. Okay, fine. I will stop being sick. Ha ha! I'm 100% healthy now.
And you even had the just stop being sick.
Just stop being sick and be awesome instead? Okay, Mr. Stinson.
I mean, that is good, solid advice.
Yes. Seriously, Bashley, I hope you feel better soon.
Yeah. Just to balance it up. days that I could easily fake being sick and just take some time off and be sick with you, Ashley. I mean, we're talking, I've got like 14 weeks of time built up.
Nice.
I am not even kidding.
That's very nice of you, Zimic.
You called him sick. So anywho, back to the reptilians.
So yeah, apparently they have been doing all kinds of horrible stuff to foment wars and stuff and make sure that we continue with the horrible racism and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And they do child sacrifices and horrible trauma.
Adrenochrome and whatnot.
Well, they do horrible child sacrifices in order to traumatize them to create multiple personality disorder. So
you see, I've heard the adrenochrome thing. They traumatize them, and then they drink their blood for the adrenochrome. Supposedly, you can only obtain it from terrified children.
Oh yeah, because of course the best chemicals are obtained from the blood of terrified children.
And not your friendly local neighborhood LSD dealer.
I mean, I don't know what you've heard about Jose, but he's always been good to me.
Craziness, people. Craziness.
Ain't no such thing. Give it to me straight, Doc. Well, I'm sorry. No, wait. Give it to me gay. Girl, bye. You dying.
I kind of love that. I told you we went to Pride, didn't I?
You did. You told me that last week.
And my neighbors were there. They were in the parade. I think I know why there's so many adults living in that house now.
Are they poly?
Maybe. I definitely think that there's a lesbian couple in there now.
Nice.
But I don't know how they all fit together, but now I might have an answer for why there's 6 cars parked in front of my house. I'm still not happy with it, but at least I might know why now.
Nice.
And I suppose they do tend to park 3 of the cars. 2 of the cars in the driveway, 1 other car on the lawn. And then the 3 SUVs in front of my house. I'm not happy with it, but there isn't anything in the ordinance
that says they can't do it?
Yeah. As long as they don't block my driveway, which they've come very close to doing a few times.
Well, yeah, but if they can't help it, they can't help it.
I know, but it's annoying. And the house isn't as bad as it used to be when all, I want to say the previous generation, because, like, one of the women that's living there is a girl I went to high school with. And when she and her siblings lived there with their parents, the house was full of partying, and I have a feeling a few illicit activities.
Yeah.
It's calmed down since then, tremendously, thankfully. But still, I was always wondering, why are there so many people in that house? And now I might know. So yeah, that was funny because they came over to, one of them came over to give me like beads or candy during the parade, and they were like, "Oh, I'm your neighbor," and I was like, "What, huh?" Because I'm bad with faces. I don't recognize people. So it was a surprise.
Nice.
But if they are poly, they have my full support in that aspect. Just stop parking cars in front of my house. That's the only thing I care about.
Please, no more cars!
Yeah, no more cars in front of my house. I miss being able to see. Oh, we got, phantoms.
Oh, we should sleep.
I'm gonna have to make a bed real quick.
Oh, I am not anywhere near a bed.
I wonder, could I rocket a phantom out of the sky?
I mean, it would take some good aim, but I have no doubt that you can do it.
Yeah, I hear you out there bitching. Alright, up to my rooftop perch.
I am so friggin' sick of lava.
Ah.
Oh, you killed yourself?
Well, yeah, because I turned around and it was like right there in my face.
I'm sorry.
And I tried to shoot it and the rocket went off in my face.
I'm gonna start. Oh, okay, that was something you said a minute ago.
Yep. Okay. Oh, and the rockets have the vanishing on them. Pokey, you and your silly rockets of vanishing.
Well, they were for the minigame at first.
Now they're just ammo.
Yes. Oh, come on, really?
What? Still
You know what? Fuck it.
lavaing it up?
Um.
Oh, there's no more phantoms.
Alright, this is close enough. Negative 180, so I gotta go 600 blocks in this direction.
Ooh.
Oh, that's okay. I've already gone like 800 blocks in one direction. One, two, three. Okay.
We have another iron golem in the lava trap.
Only 600 blocks, you say?
Yep.
Assuming I don't get caught up in... Say what?
Oh, he used a Bob Ross emoji. Did you know that Twitch hosts Bob Ross streams
Yes.
weekly, and they're amazing?
Yes. I showed one to my daughter because this was when they were first doing that first Bob Ross marathon.
Mm-hmm.
I sat her down in front of it because I needed to get the house clean and I needed her not to be in the way.
Yeah, and she was probably younger at that time.
She was, I think, 4.
Oh yeah, perfect age to be mesmerized.
And she sat down in front of it and she goes, Daddy, is that man a wizard?
Yes.
And I said, yes, sweetie, yes, he is.
Good, I'm so glad. That warms my heart. That's the best reaction. Because he is. He's a wizard. He's a magical, magical man.
I found a painting when I was out thrifting the other day.
Was it a Bob Ross painting?
It was not an original Bob Ross, but it was very obviously in his style. I think someone took one of his classes.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought it and I put it in my daughter's room.
Nice.
As a surprise for her when she comes home from her mom's.
Oh, yay. Even though I don't paint in Bob's style, I don't even paint in oil paints. Many of his techniques I find applicable to my paintings.
May he live forever in our hearts and on Twitch. I agree, Zimic.
Yes.
Bob Ross is part of the holy trinity of wholesomeness. We talked about this before on stream.
Yes, we have.
Bob Ross is be kind to yourself. Steve Irwin is be kind to nature. And Mr. Rogers is be kind to others.
Mm-hmm. all these saints.
Yeah, like Geordie LaForge, or LeVar Burton is the patron saint of reading.
Because there's just too many. We've lost too many kind, wonderful people. So.
Correct. God, you know what I wish they'd do? A Reading Rainbow marathon on Twitch.
I bet you that could happen.
I think LeVar Burton actually owns the rights to it. Because didn't he try to kickstart a reboot of it at one point?
I think so. I thought it did get picked up by like Netflix or something.
It may have, and I may have just forgotten.
I don't think I was ever a big Reading Rainbow kid, but I am familiar with it.
Butterfly in the sky, I can fly twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book. Reading Rainbow.
That's the part that I know. I don't know the other part.
I still think of him as Geordie LaForge, Zimic. That's I make that mistake a lot, actually. It's like I still think of Patrick Stewart as Captain Picard, and he's the one that's had like the biggest post career since Star Trek. I'll never ever think of Brent Spiner as anything other than Data. Okay.
I have never really watched Star Trek.
That's okay.
That is my confession.
This is my confession. I thought of some more secrets to tell you today. This is my confession. Slipped my mind the last 2 times. Silly me. Sorry. Alright, so let's take a potion of night vision. Oh, wow. Wait, where did my thing go? There it is. Okay. Oh, that didn't help at all.
glass acts as an insulator with redstone, right?
What do you mean an insulator?
Redstone will not go through glass?
Correct, it will not. You can put it on top of glass,
Yes.
but glass cannot be a powered block.
Okay. That's what I thought. That's similar to electricity.
I'm going to take your advice and start up Deep Space Nine and give it another try. I gave up on Voyager. I thought it would get good when it came to the Borg versus Species 8472, but it was kind of meh. Yeah, Voyager was kind of meh. But I will say DS9 is my absolute favorite Star Trek series for a reason. Dude, I'm really glad you're going to give it a shot. You can pretty much skip the first season if you want to, because it doesn't really get good. Although then you'd miss out on the only episode with Q in it. And you want to know how badass Cisco is? He punches Q in the face. When's the last time you punched God in the face? Am I speaking too much nerd for you, Impy?
I'm like, Q is a god?
Well, he's omnipotent.
Because I know Q because he was in Voyager, right?
Oh, wow,
So
really?
I know of him. Voyager's the only Star Trek I've actually paid attention to.
Oh, wow.
Voyager would come on TV, and my roommate in college, Jenny, and me would just leave it on, and we'd kind of get semi-involved in the stories. Don't judge me.
I am judging you terribly.
Oh.
You are hereby judged.
Well, excuse me. My dad was more of a Star Wars nerd, and that was barely anything.
Oh, hell, I was a Star Wars nerd. I learned to read because I wanted to read Star Wars novels.
My dad, his nerddom went as movies. That was it. That was it. Nothing more beyond that.
The original 3 movies and that's it?
Yep. That's it. My dad, he was, he didn't collect anything. He didn't have any of the toys. Of course, you know, he might have had the toys when he was a kid.
Yeah.
But, yeah. He was more of a, he wasn't a Lord of the Rings. Actually wrote a couple of songs, similar to, like, the songs that Led Zeppelin wrote about
Right.
the Lord of the Rings universe. Yeah.
Star Wars is one of my favorite universes. What do you think of their new movies? Honestly, I like them. I'm a little upset that they didn't keep the expanded universe and just start making those into movies, because I specifically think that the X-Wing series would make an awesome trilogy of movies or even a television series. They have great characters, it's written very well, and there's a lot of space combat action. Right? But creating a new canon is something they probably needed to do because there was 40 years of Star Wars between the new movies and the old ones, and adapting all that would have been a challenge. Right? I liked the new movies. I even liked Solo. I thought it was fun.
I haven't seen Solo.
basically, I knew that isn't it J.J. Abrams who directed the last two Star Wars movies? No, he directed Force Awakens. Who directed the other guy? Who directed The Last Jedi?
Do not know. Rian Johnson.
Rian Johnson, yeah. But he also had Lawrence Kasdan for writing, and that dude wrote Empire, and that's all I needed to know to give Rian Johnson a chance. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And yes, Zimic, this lava is ungodly annoying. I'm losing my night vision.
Oh, sorry, llama. Oh, don't spit at me.
Huh.
Are you spitting fire? I hit the llama once, it's spitting at me.
Really?
God, they've got a good shot. Yeah, he's at the gate and he can almost reach the first house.
Nice. You know what this means, don't you? You have to kill him.
But I don't want to kill him.
Kill them all, Impy.
I enjoyed both the new Star Wars. I can see where maybe people feel a bit, you know, disconnected to them. If that's the right word. Because, like, The Last Jedi felt kind of... well, the Iron Golem just killed the llama.
Ha!
Because he hit the line... He spat at the Iron Golem.
That's what you get.
It's like, I can kind of see where folks feel a little disconnected.
Yeah.
That would be a good word, because it's like, especially with like The Last Jedi, it felt kind of disconnected from the first, from The Force Awakens.
See, I heard that from a lot of people, and I didn't get that. I was a little disappointed at first in the revelation of who Rey was, or wasn't specifically. Because I was on team gender-split clone of Luke. Right?
Yeah, or somehow a relative or something.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, maybe she still could be.
Well, no, but having her literally not have any familial connection reinforces the themes of that movie. You know, it's not about the dynasty anymore. It's not about the bloodlines. It's not about the Jedi versus the Sith. The Force is a thing that people have. It's no longer about orders of people who use it. It's about people who know right from wrong, whether they have the Force or not.
That's a good way of looking at it.
That's why the whole scene where he turns on Snoke and kills him with the lightsaber was so good to me. You know, because it showed, he even said, you know, the past is the past, let it all die, kill it if you have to. right? And then he turned on Snoke, and just for a second, you see A, that they work really well together.
I totally ship them.
Oh, yeah, a lot of people do. And B, that not only do they work really well together, but they could very easily conquer the galaxy together. But she knows what's right and wrong, and he's a tyrant.
Oh, but I hope he comes back to the good side.
I hope he does too, and I really hope they complete the Vader metaphor when they do it. When Darth Vader died, he died as Anakin Skywalker, as a good man, after turning on the Emperor. And that's why I liked the subversion moment so much in Last Jedi. He turned on Snoke, but it wasn't his redemption, it was his grab at power.
Yeah, I did notice that.
I think in the next movie coming out this Christmas is called The Rise of Skywalker, because I think the Skywalker is going to be a title. Like, that's going to be the leader of the new Jedi, whatever the new Jedi turn out to be. That's my theory.
I just hope Kylo doesn't die, even though I get what you're saying, the parallels. Because, that would be like, I could totally see that coming.
Yeah,
like,
and they have sort of gone out of their way to break expectations.
But also, because have a redemption arc, but don't kill them off in the process. It's just kind of I'm kind of tired of it,
Yeah, Zimic, I'm with Zimic on this one. He says, I don't hope he turns back good. I hope that if he does turn good again, that he dies in the process, or is somehow, like, scarred to the point where he needs the respirator equipment that Vader had, whereas before he was just play acting that he needed it. Right?
I think that would just... See, that would just be too much, like the originals. I want something new.
I think Rey's gonna go dark side.
You do?
Yes.
That would be a twist. That would be a twist.
Oh, that's very twisty. Sorry, I was quoting Detective Pikachu, which was a damn good movie, by the way. Say what?
What would be her reasoning?
Because she's basically lived a life of trauma.
Yeah, but she's... What would they have to offer her? Or who would she work for anyone? Or would she just be like, I'm an independent person?
Yeah, she'd be like a Ahsoka Tano.
I don't know who that is, Pokey.
Oh, you never watched Rebels?
No.
Not Rebels. Well, I guess Rebels is where she got her character arcs. The Clone Wars movie or series. You never watched that?
No. Pokey, the only thing I have ever seen is the movies. I have never seen anything beyond that. I have only seen the two main trilogies, and I'm working on the third main trilogy.
Uh-huh. See, you really should watch this TV shows. They were actually pretty good. If he turns back when he dies, no one is there anymore to teach them about the Force. That's what I like. So she turning to the dark side should be possible and awesome, and then slowly learn about the corruption and turn back. Yeah, totally. Like, I want her to go, to get so involved in the fight for freedom that she goes full-on Force user face melter. She full-on light side, dark side, I use it all, just for the power. And I hope that her turn to the dark side is very much about the ends justifying the means. Right? Like I did it for the right reasons, kind of a thing.
I could see that. You know, like you use power to achieve what you want by any means necessary.
Right, and what you want might be, saving the galaxy. Yeah. But if you become a tyrannical ruler in the process, have you really saved the galaxy? And I think that's going to be the major question.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, Zimic, the whole thing of saying that no one is there to teach them anymore, I mean, Star Wars itself has subverted that repeatedly. It's not like there's any precedent for Jedi coming back from the dead to teach their students. Oh, wait. That's exactly what Jedi do. Hell, Yoda did it in The Force Awakens, or in The Last Jedi. I could see Luke coming back as a Force Ghost for some reason. I can too. You still there, Impy?
Yeah.
This is so much faster when I don't have to go through lava.
Because you have to block all the lava?
Yeah, and I'm doing it with glass.
Mm-hmm.
Because why not? Plus, it allows me to see where the lava's coming from. Yeah, I can see Luke coming back as a Force Ghost. And Leia, too. Well, not really, because Carrie Fisher died.
Which is so tragic.
It is.
Especially because I think, like, the third film was kind of supposed to be her film. Like, the first one was focused on Han, the second one was focused on Luke, the third one was going to be Leia's.
I think it still will be.
Yeah, I think they probably have enough. And as much as people scream about, like the CGI stand-ins, I think it serves its purpose in things like this.
Yeah, and, okay, I don't get the problem. Like, go back to Rogue One and look at the CGI stand-in of young Leia there.
That's not bad.
No! Everybody's like, oh, it was so terrible, blah, 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 blah.
The face looks a little stiff. It's almost as if she's too serene.
Yeah, but did you ever... I mean, go back and rewatch the first movies. That's her facial expression.
Yeah, she's very serene. But there was a touch of uncanny valleyness. Because it was almost too serene.
I'll be honest, I didn't see it. I didn't see the Uncanny Valley at all.
And that's fine. It was done very well. And I'm perfectly fine with it.
Even though I really love Yoda, I hope this is the last time we see him.
God, I hate Yoda.
I loved Yoda. Yoda was cool.
I thought Yoda was such a, I don't know, he just, I don't know, again, I didn't see the films through, like, a child's eye, because I didn't see them until I was, like, older.
Right.
And Yoda just feels kind of just like a forced-in character.
Well, Yoda wasn't meant for children.
He feels like he was.
No, the Ewoks were forced in for children.
Well, I was going to say, maybe in the original films, in the original Star Wars, like back in the 70s. But when I saw it, it was during the re-release in theaters and stuff.
Yeah.
And all that merchandising. And Yoda was marketed towards kids then, I think.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm coming at it kind of maybe from that perspective, having not have had the exposure to like pre that 2000s release or late 1990s release.
Yeah.
And especially with the prequels. That is very much aimed towards children.
Oh, yeah.
That's all marketing ploys.
Say what you want about the prequels, and I kind of like the prequels. I'm that guy. They have awesome lightsaber choreography.
Oh, yeah. They have their strong points. It's like, I am a Queen Amidala stan till the end.
Oh, yeah.
Even though I do think it's stupid putting a 14-year-old in charge of a planet, and she's elected, and I'm like, I don't buy this governmental system. It doesn't make sense to me. You have literal children.
Yeah.
And I don't get that. There's plenty of perfectly capable adults that you can elect as your queens and kings.
Yeah.
It's like, fine, have an elected monarch. I'm down with that, but 14-year-olds, and at 11 she was mayor of Theed, which is the capital city. I'm like, she might be a prodigy, but come on.
Yeah.
And apparently it's common for children to be in political power.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't buy it.
I watched this YouTube series about what if the Star Wars prequels were good. It was basically this guy rewriting the Star Wars prequels to have the same outcome, but to be good, right?
Mm-hmm.
And his whole thing was make Naboo not Naboo anymore. His big thing was make it Alderaan. Right?
Okay.
That way there's, already a connection when they blow it up in Star Wars in A New Hope. Because that's where Luke's mother came from, right?
Yeah.
Leia wasn't adopted by a stranger. Leia was adopted by a friend and colleague. It was someone who knew her parents, right?
Yeah.
Almost there. Okay. All right. Hell of a tunnel. Okay. 699. Okay, so. $699.74 point negative 180.
I need food. I'm going to die.
You need food?
Yes. I've been leaping off of towers.
Okay. Huh, okay. Looks like I'm turning this house into the way down. Actually, no, this house already has a way down. So what do you work? You still working on the door, Impy?
I'm reading up on how to invert a signal right now.
Ah, okay.
Because right now I've got it so that when the sun is up, it'll push the door closed. I need it to, or it'll push one block closed. Because right now I've just got one block working, and I
Right.
need to figure out how to invert that signal.
Okay. You
And I
run.
know it's the torches.
You run a piece of. You run a. You take the signal output, run it directly into a block, put a torch on the other end of that block, and then run a redstone out from that torch, and it inverts the signal.
Okay, so basically it seems like I've got that going. I just need another torch cycle.
Right.
Because I've got it. I've got a torch cascade coming down,
Uh-huh.
and I think I need one more to make it invert the way that I want it to invert.
Okay.
So or maybe not. I could just get rid of this one here and just do it this way, because I need to have it somehow split into my 4 blocks somehow too. So maybe I don't need to add another torch thing, I just need to end the cascade higher
Okay.
and somehow split it. Okay, so that pushed it close, so yeah, I didn't need that extra layer. But now I just need to figure out how to get this signal to go up to other blocks.
Right. All right, I'm off. Have a fun stream, you guys. Bye. Bye, Zimic. Thank you for joining us.
Bye, Zimic.
Okay.
You can do that with redstone. less, apparently.
What are you trying to do?
Just see how I can power these upper blocks.
Ah.
I have one more block I need to get power to.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Ha! It's sloppy, but it does the job. No, it didn't do the job.
Welcome to the longest part of redstone building, bug fixing.
Thought that would work. Then why does it sound like it's working? So when I put a torch there, it does something. What is it doing?
Nice. Nice.
Oh, that pulses it. Well, I don't want that to pulse.
Look at you learning about redstone.
I don't know if this is learning so much as...
Careful, it's thinking. Alrighty. Bless you.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Well, I meant for people who are listening for their ears.
Ah. Nice. No, I'm losing my night vision. I don't want to lose my night vision. Damn it. Alright. Nice. Alright, I have completed the tunnel. Now I just have to complete the rail.
Okay.
Alrighty, let me go drop off a bunch of this crap that I don't need.
Well, I've got 3 out of the 4 blocks working on one half of the door.
Nice. I believe in you. You can do it.
I don't know quite how I'm going to get the top door, the top block working. Somehow I have to get the redstone signal up one more.
You got this. Hell of a long way to fall. Alrighty.
Ha! It works!
Nice.
This is the first redstone thing I've ever made.
Nice.
Now just to camouflage everything.
All right.
Now this will be a bitch to copy to the other side, but
Why do you say that?
oh, just trying to copy it over. I mean, I can do it, but ooh, I hope that's not going to be a problem.
Nothing's a problem when you've got me.
Stairs.
What about stairs?
Is that gonna... They might screw up and cut my redstone. Okay, they didn't. I don't think so. I have decorative stairs around. You'll see it when you see it.
Okay.
Okay, well that's weird what it does there.
What are we talking about?
It's like doing a pulsing thing when I turn the solar sensor off.
Ah, you have created a redstone clock. You need to make sure that
No.
your output is not connected to your input.
I do not want a redstone clock.
Right, you need to make sure your output is not connected to your input. Make
I
sure
don't
your
even know.
make sure your output is not powering a block that is connected to your input.
I don't even know how I would go about looking for that.
I will help you in just a second. Alright, hold on. Hi.
Hello.
Okay, what are we looking at?
Okay, so there's a solar sensor up top,
Right.
and yeah, let me get into creative so I can fly. It sends a signal down here,
Gotcha.
and hopefully comes down here where I split it into 3 different things to power these 4 or 5. Well, there's 4 pistons there now, maybe someday 5.
Okay, so it's inverting the signal right here.
Yes.
But when it shuts off, we have a problem.
If I go up and manually turn it off,
Yeah.
which is what it would do when it's dark out.
Yeah, okay. Hold on, let's see if I can... Tell you what, let's do it this way.
Oops, I just destroyed a block that had redstone on it.
Oh, it's weird that redstone is a one-way texture. Okay. So if I... Hold on. Crap, I just destroyed the solar sensor by accident.
That's okay. We're in creative.
Okay. Are you in creative as well?
Yeah.
Alright. Also, I hear your bird...
didn't-
I hear your bird doing a cat sound.
No, that's my cat.
Oh, okay. Please put the solar sensor back.
Yeah, my cat's down here on a light block, trapped.
Seems to have solved itself.
What, the clock?
Yeah. Yeah, turn the thing off and on.
Okay, then what was causing it?
I have an idea. Hit the button again. Okay, hit it again. All right, I have an idea. So what you had here was you had a block right here where I'm putting the sea lantern.
Okay.
And it was powering this, but it was getting pseudo power. Sometimes redstone in a diagonal will power itself when it's not supposed to, because of the way the game updates. So destroying this block where I had the sea lantern solved your pseudo power issue.
Interesting. Well, I wanted these towers here anyway to hold the redstone, so there's no need for... I can close them off here.
Yes.
And we just won't access these towers except for, like, maintenance work.
Right.
Maybe someday I'll come in here and clean it up or something. I don't know if I could compact this any further or not.
I'm sure you could. Like I said, I recommend Mumbo Jumbo's videos on the subject.
Yeah.
So, cool. All right. Do you want to come see this gigantic freaking tunnel that I've made?
Let's just do a test real quick where we... Because I'm concerned about these stairs cutting off the signal.
Okay, well, did the stairs cut off the signal?
I don't think so, but I'm just putting them back in place and just kind of closing everything up to make sure. Real quick.
Nope, your signal's still going. Alright, sun just went off, and nothing happened.
Yeah, see, I think something got cut off.
Okay, put a half slab here.
You mean up here at the top?
Hold on, I'll show you what I mean. Let me pull one out of my inventory.
Yeah, because half slab doesn't cut off redstone.
Right, so you do that. Oh, damn it! Okay, you click it. We were both clicking it.
Well, it's working. If you click it. Yep, it opened.
Cool. So right now it's a dark sensor, right?
No, it should be closing at dark.
Okay. Cool, yeah. So just use half slabs, and that way it won't do that.
Okay. Ideally, it should be closing at dark and opening at dawn.
Okay.
We still might get some zombies in because they don't burn immediately with dawn, I've discovered.
Right.
So, we might still get a couple zombies wandering in, but...
It's okay.
It'll work for now. Alright, super tunnel.
Yeah, it's not anywhere near done yet. I still have to put the redstone to power all this rail.
That's okay. Where are you at?
Okay, you know where our nether portal is?
Yes.
Go in the house that the nether portal used to be in.
Oh, the destroyed house?
Yes.
Oh, that's kind of cool. We'll have to spiffy this up.
Feel free.
The like, ruined house that now houses a tunnel. Oh god. Oh, so you're down at bedrock level.
Yep, I told you it'd be out of the way.
Well, that's like severely out of the way.
And I'll tell you this much right now, it was a pain in the ass tunneling through lava.
Yeah, I have no doubt about it. Where's the minecart at?
There's no minecart. The rail's not done yet.
Oh, well, bugger.
Just
I wanted to use what rail there was.
Well, no, you'll go until you hit the unpowered section of the rail and then stop.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
It's only like 9 blocks long right now.
No, it's not.
The powered section is only like 9 blocks long right now.
Yeah.
So what you do is you go in the tunnel and then fly straight up until you hit the ceiling, and then you can fly along the tunnel real fast.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now. How many diamonds did you hit doing this?
A couple.
Only a couple?
I think I got like 12. There are some that I actually didn't pick up.
Yeah, the diamonds are actually not at their greatest level at this level. I mean, at their greatest frequency.
Right.
They're at their greatest frequency a little bit higher than this, like level 12, I believe, or 11.
Right. Hey, if I've missed any rails, let me know.
Okay. Giant lava pit. Well, it's not that giant, but another lava pit. I hear a zombie back here.
Hey, have you reached the corner yet?
No, but I'm close. Oh, I see where the zombies are at. And a creeper. Ooh, diamonds. Hey!
Bless you.
Thank you. No, I stopped to look at something.
Once you turn the corner, you're halfway there. Roughly.
I am at the corner. I have another sneeze coming on.
Do it.
Waiting for it to go.
Hey, you passed me.
Yes, I did.
I've been working on the railroad this whole fucking time.
That's okay. I got half of our redstone gate to work.
Nice.
And then we can copy that design elsewhere around the wall.
Well, we'd have to do it manually. There's no world edit.
Yes, I know that. God, I miss world edit.
Unfortunately, we're playing on Realms. Oh, shit. Gotta fix that.
I'll be honest, I miss the server, but I think mostly because I miss, like, people knowing me and having power.
Yeah.
And, you know, yeah, the community, but...
Well, something I would love to do is maintain a vanilla server and let, once we have a community of fans, let them play on it too.
Yeah.
You know, the ones we trust, obviously.
Well, it could be a process.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm glad to know that the texture of the end is not just dust on my screen.
Oh, did you transport to the end?
No, but I'm looking at the portal.
Okay.
The portal with my texture pack looks kind of grainy, like it's got like if your computer monitor had a lot of dust on it.
Right.
You know, and if it was and if it was showing blackness. That's kind of what the end portal looks like to me. And last week when we were here, I was so damn tired that I couldn't really think.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need to clean my screen. Is this on fire for a reason?
What?
I think so. There was a block on fire here at the where your chest is.
Wasn't supposed to be.
No, there was a random block on fire. I put it out. I was like, okay.
Check for lava nearby. Because if it's a wood block, then
No, it wasn't a wood block, but there is lava nearby, which could set your chest on fire.
Could you please get rid of said lava? Or at least put a firewall between them?
How am I gonna do this? Is bedrock fireproof? Ooh, did not mean to do that.
Yeah, everything is fireproof except for netherrack and wood.
Well,
And leaves.
okay. Well, I just wasn't sure if if I needed to put a more durable block between it and the chest and the thingamabob.
Nice.
The crafting table. Where's the... Because, like, your crafting table was here, your chest was here.
Right.
Then the block next to the crafting table was on fire.
Oh, that sucks.
The stone was on fire. So I was like, okay, do I need to back them with bedrock? That's what I was wondering.
Okay.
So I'm putting your items back in your thing.
Let me just go ahead and pull out the only things I care about.
Well, you had some diamonds in there, and I don't know where they went to. Because I accidentally broke one half of your chest, and I sucked up everything.
Was your inventory full at the time?
It might have been.
Then anything that got sucked into your inventory when that happened was destroyed.
Oh, I'm sorry, Pokey.
Oh, I'm not worried about it.
Your diamonds and some other stuff then got destroyed. I didn't realize my inventory was full, so...
Yeah. Cool, alright. I will worry about powering this fucking piece of shit later.
That's your own damn fault.
I just didn't feel like doing it. Basically, because what I have to do now is every time it dies, I have to go put a block next to it, like this.
Yeah. Or we could just make minecarts with furnaces attached to them.
No, those are extremely slow, and they still burn fuel.
Okay. Ah. Well, I figured they'd burn fuel, but I'm like, we have trees.
Yeah, but they're also very slow and very finicky.
Are they finicky? Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to, like, help me out? You want to finish this up tonight? It's going to be a long-ass thing to do. I'll work on it off-stream.
Well, I was going to say, I can go to the other end, but I do have to get to bed soon.
Yeah, you've got work tomorrow. We've been streaming for almost 3 hours at this point. I'll work on this off-stream, and it'll be done before we come back next Monday.
I have to go to work tomorrow?
No.
I've been thinking about taking a mental health day.
You should. You should take a mental health week and then come visit me.
But I've got a painting right now I'm working on, then I've got 2 more after that, and then my 16 panels are done.
Nice. By the way, when I was tunneling this out, tunneling through dirt, or bricks, or stone and whatever, I could get, 15 or 20 blocks in the time it would take me to go 4 blocks in lava.
Yeah, because of your pickaxe.
No, I was in creative mode.
Oh.
Because it took so friggin' long just to get through the lava.
Well, we won't tell anyone.
Well, I mean, they were watching.
Again, we won't tell anyone. We still haven't found a woodland mansion.
We have not.
Of course, we really haven't gone looking for one beyond our map.
Yeah. Although we do have a rather large map.
Mm-hmm. But I don't think we've, deeply scoured the woods, either.
Yeah.
Or a witch's hut. We've never come across a witch's hut. Or a dungeon. According to the wiki, they didn't turn off dungeon spawning.
Actually, crap, that's a thing I need to fix.
But maybe they decreased the frequency of them.
It's possible.
I just flew past you.
Yeah, I have to go the other direction. There's a thing I remembered I needed to fix before I can end the stream where I'll forget to do it.
There's so much lava.
Yeah.
Why is there so much lava?
Imagine having a tunnel through all that shit.
You know you love
it. That's my response to that. No. Okay, there we go.
Under the village.
All right, that works. I had to clear out. What I did was at the corner here. If I had left it 1 block wide at the corner, sometimes the minecarts would get stuck there. So I widened it to 2 or 3 blocks wide around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And then it narrows back down again once you get in the tunnel.
Makes sense. That was for turning.
Yeah, it's just future-proofing. So now, I get to fly! This long-ass tunnel brought to you by Pokey.
And lots of caffeine.
Yeah.
I haven't had an iced coffee tonight, and I'm feeling it.
We should have done this in the Nether. This is a long-ass tunnel. This is probably going to take like 4 minutes of solid minecart riding.
Yay! Yay, minecart riding. Okay, so there's a mine shaft near the port.
Did you notice that there's a bubble elevator that leads back up into the house? Or into the tunnel?
Yep.
Oh, hey! Well, you know what? That works out. I just got kicked from the server.
Alrighty.
But I was back at the village anyway, and I was going to cut it off anyway. So, I think that's going to do it. Yeah, basically, yeah. I mean, it did it. We are 1 minute and 12 seconds from the 3-hour mark on this stream. I think we can vamp for a minute. So, I want to say thank you to everyone who joined us, especially Zemek and Bashley168 and Haru Jung-il, for having fun with us today on our stream. Thank you, Impy, as always. Say what?
I made my first redstone.
I'm so happy for you! I am very proud of you. You have finally taken a step into the world of redstone technology. Before long, you'll be constructing 16-bit processors out of redstone.
Dear God, no.
I've seen it done.
The world does not need that.
The world already has that.
I know, but it's like, we invented normal processors so we didn't have to build them in Minecraft. Computers do not need to be making computers.
People have built literal Pong in vanilla Minecraft.
I know. Soon, they're going to create a universal simulation within Minecraft, which is within our universe, which is also a universal simulation.
Yes.
It's simulations all the way down.
That just sounds like slavery with extra steps.
No.
I was quoting Rick and Morty, sorry.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, Impy, you are a very, very good friend, possibly even a bestie, and I just want you to know that I love you, and also my kitty loves you too. Yes.
Hey, Stella. I have no cats with me, but I do have a Kirby that is completely conked out.
Oh, you sleepy puppy.
He's pooped. He's bored.
Okay. All right, well, look, I'm going to go. Thank you guys for watching, And I will talk to you all tomorrow when I probably continue the Mario stream, the Luigi challenge, or I might do Magic, or I might do Stardew Valley. It depends on what I feel like. All right, guys.
The first Mario?
Yeah, I've started the Luigi challenge where I play all the Mario games.
Excellent.
I made it to World 5 in the first Mario Brothers.
I think I've only made it that far using the warp tunnels.
Yeah, I'm only allowing myself to use the warps when I to like continue where I left off. If I run out of lives or if I restart the stream. Like, I'm not using the warps unless it's to get to a point that I've already gotten to. That's gonna Super Mario World's not gonna matter because you can just save your game in that.
Yeah.
I need to check the battery in that cartridge actually. Anyway, bye guys.